You guys might have seen we're in a different spot. We're taking the brand new 22-inch Solo Steelfire griddle on a little trip. Hey, today's gonna be a fun day. We get the griddle off the deck and we come to nature where my heart is. This is where I grew up. This is where my fishing spots are. I don't want to give them all away because you'll be as unlucky as I am, and then that's not a good deal. But the idea is we got a chance last year to introduce Solo to our community, and I fell in love with the griddle, truly did. And I thought it was one of the top tier griddles that's ever been on the back porch. They just launched this 22-inch model, and it's got all the bells and whistles that you think you would have from the original model, but it's just portable. And that's what we're doing today. So first and foremost, let's thank Solo for sponsoring this video. Panning for gold. You gotta wash the potatoes off. When it comes to Creekside, campside, racing, whatever you're doing, right? When you take your griddle to go, RVing, whatever, it's about easy things. So I found this cream cheese brioche swirl, and I thought, man, that'd be something good to make some French toast out of. Should work out nice. One thing you can do while you're trying to maximize your flavor, if you just go with plain bread and you've already bought coffee creamer, coffee creamer or anything that's flavored, you can melt down ice cream and that would give it flavor as well. So anything that you want to do to add flavor, I'm keeping it basic just because we bought the bread that already had a lot of flavor in there. Alrighty, here we go. So before we turn this thing on, I just want to show you really quick. This is their race track design. Love the fact that this griddle, as smaller as it is, and it's a different design, we'll get into that, still has the ability to stay on low. But you can see right here by the design that you're looking at equal, even, edge to edge heating. Got these two little tabs right here. And as the video goes on, I'll just highlight some of the things I love about it. It's got two little notches, slides right in. That. Okay. You got your grease trap in the back. And we're going to fire this bad boy up. I just took two pieces out, chopped it up. That's going to be the fat for our potatoes and onions. So I'm just going to get that right on there. Probably can turn this thing up because if you keep it on low, it's going to stay on low. Let's go to like a medium. Then let's slice potatoes. We'll put that in there and just let them all start cooking together. Come back in with just a little bit of salt. Keeping it simple, just salt and pepper today. While we got the potatoes, onions, and bacon going, let me show you another feature. When I took it out of the box, extremely impressed. Why? Because you really didn't have to put anything together. The only thing that I had to put on this was the handle. It actually comes underneath here. If you can see right here, maybe not, it's hard to see. There's a heat shield. Perfect, because you don't want to hurt yourself. You screw that in. The screws are already included with this. It's literally two screws and the whole thing's put together. And I know you're going to ask because it's a traveler model, and I've already got the answer for you straight from the horse's mouth, and it's in the manual. Today we have a 1 pound propane tank. Yes, you can use a 20 pound propane tank. Hallelujah. In the back is where you'll catch your grease trap right there. Oh, found some onions. But I did want to shed light on this right here because it did kind of confuse me. I have 3 different 20 pound propane hoses for my different griddles. This one is unique in the fact it's a lot longer. None of the 3 that I had would fit this. I have looked online and there are differences, so just beware. This is a long nipple, about 2 inches. That's a long 2 inches. And then here, you just got to make sure you get the right one. But it does fit on a 20 pound tank, and that's phenomenal. As you saw, it's just got the one knob because it controls everything. But what they've done different is you don't see those holes on the side, which is good because it's not going to allow the food to come in. And if you notice, the back is taller than the front, and that just, it's your natural movement, right? We talked about it all the time about your natural feel on the griddle. When you move stuff on the griddle, a lot of times you use that as like a scraping area. And so just raising that little edge on the back goes a long ways. You'll be surprised. Just throwing some little pads of butter down. I just wanted to kind of showcase the reason why I fell in love with the big one, and obviously it looks like I'm going to fall in love with the small one too. This has been on for quite a while. I know it doesn't seem like it, but we're just on like a medium low, and you can see the butter's not burning. Granted, there's a lot of product on there to drop that temperature, but this is really fun to do. This is really nice. Just moving the potatoes over, letting all that steam and all that flavor come together. You see we started getting some color on that bacon. Just by looking the way the bacon's cooking, you can see how evenly this thing is cooking. The bottom's a little light, top looks pretty good. Yeah, looking good. I think one of the coolest features about this griddle, even the other griddle, the fact you're talking about restaurant quality, you're talking about upgraded steel, 3-ply stainless steel. I just got off or back from Daytona 500. I had a chance to meet hundreds of people with outdoor cooking equipment. And there's one thing that you can agree on that I asked the question because I wanted to get their response. Majority of people, large majority, like probably 85 to 90% of the people who take something like this on the go only use it for that apparatus. They'll have something else at their house, they'll have something else at their lake house, but when they travel, they typically keep with one unit, and that one unit stays with that travel idea. So when it comes down to your rolled steel style, then they do struggle with keeping it seasoned and rust resistant or free or anything throughout the whole year until they're ready to use it. And majority of them, I would probably say the same amount of people said before they start using it for the season, they have to re-season it and get it back up ready to go for the year. You can easily remove the top, scrub it down, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about the rust, you don't have to worry about all the other stuff, and you're getting that 3-ply steel, which is extremely hard to mess up, right? It's just as durable as rolled steel, so you're good to go on that aspect. And we've had this going almost now for like 40 minutes on like a low to medium low, and you don't have to worry about the temperatures getting away from you or nothing like that. Alrighty, just moving that bacon over as it finishes up. And then I'm gonna practice what I preach. You got to clean as you go. If you put eggs or anything down right now, it will stick to this bacon like crazy, and then you'll blame the griddle, and that's not what it's for. So you gotta clean as you go. Look how pretty that bacon is. Now remember, that grease trap behind there isn't the world's largest, so you got to be careful when you're doing this. Keeping the potatoes cooking, the bacon's going to stay warm, a little butter, and let's dip our French toast. Alrighty, butter goes down on the griddle. You guys can see right here, I'm testing the griddle temperature. If it was too hot, we would need to add some water to cool it down. You got to remember, on a stainless steel, you don't have the luxury of an internal or infrared thermometer. Let me tell you something, there was nobody shooting temps at the race. I ain't never seen somebody shooting temps on a campground either. Got to be good. Woo! Just a little bit of French toast. I like to actually sprinkle my French toast. I don't like putting it in the batter anymore. I feel like the first 3 or 4 pieces get a lot of cinnamon, and after that, you're crap out of luck.
Can I just say those potatoes are fantastic?
You can say it. Go ahead and say it again. I didn't hear you the first time. Do they need more seasoning?
No, they're great.
Look how the onions and...
Mom and I have been like picking them off. Those potatoes.
Good.
They might steal the show.
Ain't had a single one yet.
They're amazing. You know I don't usually like potatoes like that, but those are dang good. You know what I think it is, honestly? Because you did not use any oil. Maybe that's like the difference in the stainless steel versus the rolled steel. It seems like or am I wrong? On a rolled steel, do you usually use more oil?
No, I think just anytime you can add bacon fat and onions to a starch that absorb the flavor and keep it simple with just salt and pepper.
Yeah, those are so good.
I mean, it's a win-win, right? That classic's been around longer than I've been alive. Not as long as you. You are my cougar.
That is not true.
For the lid, I'll have to get clarification. I've used it. Obviously, this griddle isn't rocking on a high. And really, I just closed it to try to like build up some heat when I needed it. Almost like the idea of like pressing the gas. Instead of adjusting this, I closed the lid 2 to 3 minutes, allowed those potatoes, onions, and bacon to really catch up in temperature, and just opened the lid. So. You see how calm that butter is? That's by adding the water to cool down that griddle along with cleaning it. Perfect temp. Maybe a little bit actually on the hair of too cold, but it's warming back up. You can see the butter bubbling. That's what we're looking for. Scrambled eggs. A little bit of butter down. As you can see, the amount of time it took me to make my plate, the wife's got everything ready. The whole griddle is already cleaned up. Now, I wouldn't store it like this. There's some things I need to get done, but you can see it's well worth it, right? I mean, 5 minutes, you're done. It does help to clean as you go. A little steam goes a long way. Use a little greeny weenie. And I know what you're thinking. Of course, if you guys check the link below, you can save yourself some money. So, like I said, shout out to Solo for sponsoring this video. Absolutely love their griddles, and this is no different. Had a blast doing this today. Woo! The potatoes, the bacon, the eggs, and this little brioche right here with that cheese. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share with your friends. Here, taste this.
Well, I'm about to make a plate.
Yeah, but taste that. Damn.
Oh, man. That's the way to go.
Potato good too.